When your life is over, what will you have left behind? Have you ever thought about that? What are you going to leave behind? What legacy will you leave? We often talk about legacy like the money you're going to leave behind to your children, but there's a greater kind of legacy, and that is the actual difference you make in the world. So what kind of impact do you want to make on the world? Do you know? Do you know what you want to leave behind or be remembered for after you're gone? Of course, it'd be nice to be known for that during your lifetime as well. But the point is, how are you going to contribute? I think that when we come here into this lifetime, we are meant to contribute in some way. I think we all have some sort of gift to give. There's something that we can provide for others, contribute to others, so that we can do in service that makes a difference. And that's part of why we're here. And those who die without ever doing that, I think that they have, I'm assuming, that they have a sense of incompleteness. And I was talking to a client just today about this and saying, what would it be like if you didn't write your book? If you didn't blog, if you didn't get out there and share that message that you have that makes, that you hope will change lives. And she said, I'd feel like a failure. But when she looked at it the other way, what if she succeeded? What if she did share her gift? What if she shared her message? She said, I would feel so satisfied and fulfilled, and like my life had been a sparkling ball. That's what I want for you. I think that if we're just sitting at home every day watching TV and we're just doing a menial job and coming home and not seeing how we can make the world better, how we can contribute and serve, there's a big part of us that is left empty. Maybe it's not a failure to not do that, but I do think that we're not living up to our potential or our purpose. So what I want you to ask yourself is, what do you want to contribute? What is the legacy you want to leave behind? Are you living a life of contribution? Are you creating a legacy right now? So what could that legacy be if it's not money? I mean, it could be money, but it could be, for instance, the lessons that you give your children, right? Could be what your family members remember you for. Maybe it's your recipes or your ability to teach your kids about faith, or maybe it's the hospitality you show, right? That's also a legacy, the memories people have, the good things you've taught them, the way you've impacted them, the influence you've had on people. It could also be, your legacy could be the things people remember or received from you when they encountered you. So it could be friends, it could be students, it could be clients, customers, people that in an audience, people you met on the street, in the grocery store. That kind of impact that you have, the influence you have on people that you encounter could be your legacy. Your eulogy could be filled with stories of how you touched people's lives. But maybe you want to create something. Maybe you want to create jewelry or art or an online course or a speech or a book. These are legacies also. Creating something is a huge way to create a legacy. And for those of you who follow me who are writers, writing is a huge way to lead, or not huge, a very impactful way to leave a legacy, because it's your words on paper or printed or online in your blog, right, ready for people to read at any time, even after you're gone. Maybe, though, you just want to leave the world a better place and you're an activist or you're just a volunteer. Maybe you go to clean up the beaches or to feed the hungry, or to maybe you man a hotline, like a suicide hotline. There are lots of ways to make the world a better place that you could take, that you could get involved in. I think about this a lot. Why am I here? What am I supposed to leave behind? What am I supposed to give? How am I supposed to contribute? What is my life if I'm not contributing? I've devoted most of my life to writing, speaking, training, coaching. And I think in this way, I make a difference. I leave a legacy, even if it's in my students and the changes that they've accomplished, or my coaching clients and the changes they accomplished and the work they put out into the world. I often think about my mentor and my trainer, Brendan Burchard, who had a car accident which caused him, because he almost lost his life, caused him to think about 3 questions. Did I live? Did I love? Did I matter? And I think about that. I think about, do I matter? What have I done that matters? What legacy am I leaving behind? So I encourage you today to think about that. Do you matter? What do you do that matters? What are you leaving behind? How are you impacting people? What is the legacy you'll leave? What kind of legacy do you want to leave? These are really important questions to answer. And I think that when you answer them, you'll discover that there's more to your life than you thought. You have something to give. You have a way to contribute and make a difference. And you're going to feel more fulfilled by doing so. So if you want to create more inspired results in your life, I suggest you think about legacy and then align everything you do with that legacy that you want to leave. So it's like having a purpose, right? And I always say be on purpose. So when you know what your legacy is, that's your purpose. And what you're doing is you're going to evaluate whatever it is you're going to do every day to say, is it getting me to there, right? Is it aligned with this? Are these things lined up in such a way that I am leaving the legacy that I want, that I am fulfilling my purpose or my mission, right? So think about that, because it gives meaning to life. And I think that's the really important part about this. When you're thinking about leaving a legacy, leaving behind something that matters, you give meaning to your life. And when you give meaning to your life and you feel that meaning, others around you feel it too. You give meaning to them. You make a difference. So today, think about that. How are you going to leave a legacy? What is the legacy you want to leave? How would you like to be remembered when you're gone? And then start working towards it, step by step by step, every day thinking, is this leaving the legacy I want? I am Nina Amir, the Inspiration to Creation Coach. I'm a certified high performance coach as well as an author coach and a blog coach. And it's my goal in life to help people. It's my purpose, my mission, to help people get from where they are to where they want to go so that they can fulfill their potential, live fully, and basically fulfill their purpose as well, achieve their purpose. So if that is something that I could help you with, feel free to go over to ninaamir.com and to check out my site and to check out my certified high performance coaching program. You can actually fill out a form there on ninaamir.com and an application. Fill out an application to get a free 1-hour certified high performance coaching strategy session, and we can talk about legacy. We can talk about what your purpose is and how you can get from where you are now to where you want to go. Also, just check it out. Look around. There's lots of stuff there about writing and publishing and personal development and all kinds of things. And there's a free book you can download on high performance habits that you can put to use immediately. So that is it for today. Go out there and leave a legacy and achieve more inspired results.